You are pure consciousness expressing itself through a physical body. So this means that you are part and parcel of God. Your true superpower is focus. This is why when you feel a very strong emotion, it has no choice but to manifest in some way. Let's say you're super angry, and you have a bad interaction with somebody. That's a manifestation. The house you live in, manifestation. The body that you have, manifestation. Through the power of your focus, all things align in certain ways. Okay, so your focus should be the thing that you protect and nurture. So how do we protect our focus and how do we nurture it? We protect it by streamlining it. We protect it by making sure that it does not wander and it does not go anywhere it's not supposed to go. For example, if you're a content creator and you read your comments without the intention of interacting, but you're just sitting there reading your comments, you're misplacing your focus. You should be creating more content. In the same way, if you are focused upon something positive and you milk that feeling of joy and positivity that you get from your focus, that's called conscious manifestation. So let's say you get a positive comment and you focus on that positive comment and you feel the love and you feel the joy. That is an example of milking a situation consciously. That's called conscious manifestation. So we're constantly manifesting, guys. Like, there's no point in time where this law turns off. This is known as the law of attraction, and whether you believe in it or not, it is constantly acting because we live in a universe that is based off of attraction. Okay, so this means like attracts like, and this goes for anything and everything. Like, let's say you don't want a negative situation to happen, right? Don't think about it. Because if you think about it, you are giving energy to it. Through the power of your focus, you give energy to things. So that's why worry, fear, anxiety, negativity, like, it's very much so important to minimize these things. That's why they say focus on your thoughts and streamline your thoughts. Is it just for no reason that a lot of mental health gurus and self-development individuals talk about these things, including myself? Like, it's not for no reason. It's because thoughts actually do manifest. I'll give you the breakdown of how it works. So first you feel something, and because our emotions are very powerful, energy in motion, these feelings elicit certain thoughts, which are actions, right? And these thoughts travel and they form matter. This is the quantum universe distributing itself. Okay, so when you meditate, you stop all thoughts. That's why meditation is a reset button for life. And if you meditate, you can actually light up different parts of the brain and turn off other parts of the brain that govern worry, fear, anxiety, and overthinking. In reality, thinking is not that productive. We want to avoid thinking. Okay, it's important. Unless you are calculating something, solving a problem, inventing something, being creative, which in that case, that's not rumination. But we want to avoid ruminating thinking at all costs. Okay, so this is why meditation is really, really encouraged, because you stop all thought. What happens when you stop all thought? Well, it's the same thing that happens in sleep. You come out of your meditation or you come out of your sleep refreshed, and you're able to, if you want, create from that null point, from that 0 point, create your day consciously, moment by moment. You are allowed to wake up as a different person and milk each moment with good feelings. For example, you wake up, oh, it's a beautiful day, the sun is out, I'm making my bed, I'm so lucky, like, I love, like, my pillows. Like, you just get into good feeling states of thinking as much as possible. And we have full conscious control over everything in our lives because we have full conscious control over how we feel. It's not just that somebody can come in and ruin your mood. It's not possible. We give our mood away. We give our energy away to things that take our energy from us. When we interact with the world, we are always giving and receiving because we're always participating in energy exchange. So we're always giving our energy or taking energy from a certain place or person or circumstance. So you want to look at the things in your life that are fulfilling you and maximize those, and look at the things in your life that are draining you and minimize those, right? This is how to practice energy conservation. And things that fulfill you, you can do on your own, like meditation, like affirmations, like reading and studying things about the quantum field and about your mind and about yourself and getting to understand the universe more clearly, like learning about energy, like studying is, an amazing thing. because it teaches you that your mind has no limits to what it can learn and how much it can stretch or expand. There are no corners of the mind. You know, you can study absolutely anything and you can learn any skill set, from trading to coding to website design, I don't know, to quantum physics and quantum science to chem. Like, you can learn how to literally do anything. And a lot of people think that that's not possible or that's not true, so that's why their view of the world is capped at a certain level. That's why their income is capped at a certain level. That's why their skill sets are few and far between, because they don't realize that the mind is elastic. It can stretch itself to any length of your demonstration, you know, that you want for it. So it's important to understand that we are infinite. We are infinite, and we've been given the ability to recognize this. Animals do not have the ability to self-actualize. Human beings do. And when you achieve that level of self-actualization, I mean, there are many levels to it, but when you begin, you start to realize that your construct of reality was not what you thought it was. You start to realize that you are not who you thought you were. You realize that you're not the ego. And then, of course, once you reach higher levels of awakening, you can choose to continue going or to come back to Earth in a way, to like be on the lower dimensional planes and to exist like a normal person and have a mortgage and a marriage and all these things. Like, that's a choice. Or you can choose to transcend all limitations, including limitations of the body, and you do this through conscious meditation over time. So yes, it is possible for every human being to tap into the knowledge of all that is, because you tap into God's frequency field. It is possible for human beings to heal themselves and others physically and mentally and energetically in all ways, really. Everything is energy, right? And yeah, we just don't know how capable we are. It's insane. We're so capable. We can learn how to do anything. So I want you to know that it is through the power of your focus that all things come to be. Focus on what? What should you focus on? Focus on feeling good at all times. Focus on feeling happy, feeling joy. Care about the way that you feel, because it is through joy, which is a vibrational state, that everything else aligns seamlessly for you. And if you can't get to an emotional state of joy, that's why we use affirmations, right? That's why we use affirmations of healing and excitement, right? About what we can create here. Because, guys, like, human life is a game. You either evolve or repeat, truly, and always. So when you choose to evolve and to rise up that frequency scale, you have to face, it's very messy. You have to face a lot of your own pain and trauma that you have repressed, and you have to face a lot of lies that have been perpetuated throughout society and in your bloodline and everything like that. Then once you learn all of the lessons you are supposed to learn and you transcend reality many times over, or as many times as it takes for you specifically, then you can choose how you consciously decide your life every single moment, and you realize the power of your focus, you streamline it effectively, and you consciously create very positive moments for yourself, realizing that your reality is the only one that you will ever experience, and that no one else has control over it. It is just you that has control over your own reality. Therefore, nothing can mess up your legacy, nothing can mess up your destiny, nothing can steal your mood or your energy, you know? You're in control. It's a beautiful thing to realize and understand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want more of the same. I love you. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.